Hello, everyone. This is Scott. Welcome to today's morning moment. In my prayer time recently, I've felt a lot of just, the outside social pressure. You look at culture right now and everything is going on and everything is crazy, and it just raises the level of stress or anxiety or whatever people might be feeling. And in my prayer time, it felt like God just invited me to slow down, to pause and to remember his goodness, in spite of everything that's happening in the world, to take a minute and breathe. And so I want to invite you to do that along with me as I read to you Psalm 104.
Bless the Lord, O my soul. O Lord my God, you are very great. You are clothed with honor and majesty, wrapped in light as with a garment. You stretch out the heavens like a tent. You set the beams of your chambers on the waters. You make clouds your chariot. You ride on the wings of wind. You make the winds your messengers, fire and flame your ministers. You set the earth on its foundations so that it will never be shaken. You cover it with the deep as with a garment. The waters stood above the mountains. You set the earth at its foundation so that it shall never be shaken. You cover it with the deep as with a garment. The waters stood above the mountains. At your rebuke they flee. At the sound of your thunder they take to flight. They rose up to the mountains, ran down to the valleys, to the place that you appointed for them. You set a boundary that they may not pass, so that they might not cover the earth again. You make springs gush forth in the valleys. They flow between the hills, giving drink to every wild animal. The wild donkeys quench their thirst. By the streams, the birds of the air have their habitation. They sing among the branches. From your lofty home, you water the mountains. The earth is satisfied with the fruit of your work. You cause the grass to grow for the cattle, and plants for people to use, to bring forth food from the earth, and wine to gladden the human heart, oil to make the face shine, and bread to strengthen the human heart. The trees of the Lord are watered abundantly, the cedars of Lebanon that he planted. In them the birds build their nest. The stork has its home in the fir trees. The high mountains are for the wild goats. The rocks are a refuge for them. You have made the moon to mark the seasons. The sun knows its time for setting. You make darkness, and it is night, when all the animals of the forest come creeping out. The young lion roars for their prey, seeking their food from God. When the sun rises, they withdraw and lie down in their dens. People go to work, and they labor until the evening. O Lord, how wonderful are your works! In wisdom you have made them all. The earth is full of your creatures. Beyond the sea, great and wide creeping things, too innumerable are there to count, living things both small and great. These all look to you to give them their food in due season. When you give to them, they gather it up. When you open your hand, they are filled with good things. When you hide your face, they are dismayed. When you take away their breath, they die and return to their dust. When you send forth your spirit, they are created, and you renew the face of the ground. May the glory of the Lord endure forever. May the Lord rejoice in his works, who looks on the earth and it trembles, who touches the mountains and they smoke. I will sing to the Lord as long as I live. I will sing praise to my God while I have being. May my song be pleasing to him, for I rejoice in the Lord.